The taste of kindness. Garav walked home with weary steps, his shoulders heavy with defeat. His heart sank the moment he saw his house shrouded in complete darkness. A wave of fear rushed through him. He pushed the door open and hurried inside. On the cot lay his wife, Shivani, groaning in pain. Her face was pale, drenched in sweat. Garav rushed to her side, placing a trembling hand on her forehead. It was burning with fever. The fever had worsened. "Shivani, Shivani, look, I'm home," he called softly, trying to rouse her. Her eyes fluttered open, weak and dazed. "You're back. Did you find a job?" Garav's heart twisted. He lowered his head. The same question, the same answer. For the past week, it had become a painful routine. Every morning he left in search of work. Every evening he returned empty-handed. Garav wasn't highly educated. He once worked at a small grocery shop, earning just enough to survive. But one day the owner fired him to hire a relative. Since then he had been struggling. As if fate hadn't tested him enough, Shivani had fallen ill. With no food, no medicine, her condition kept worsening. That morning, as Garav prepared to step out once again, he heard a faint voice. "Garav." Panic-stricken, he rushed to her side. "What happened? Shivani?" I feel so weak. Everything's going dark." His chest tightened. He knew it was the hunger, the fever, the lack of medicine. "Hold on, Shivani. I'll get help, I promise. I won't let anything happen to you." He bolted out of the house like a man possessed. First to his old employer, no help. Then to acquaintances. Every door closed on him. Desperate, he remembered someone. His childhood friend, Shekhar. They studied in the same school before Garav dropped out due to poverty. Shekhar now ran his father's prosperous business. Swallowing his pride, Garav made his way to Shekhar's grand bungalow. By luck, Shekhar and his wife were walking in the garden. "Shekhar!" he called. The man squinted. "Who are you? What do you want?" Garav stepped forward. "It's me." "Garav, we studied together, remember?" Shekhar snapped his fingers. "Oh, right. Garav, what brings you here?" Garav poured his heart out. His job loss, Shivani's illness, his desperation. Before Shekhar could respond, his wife interjected. "Oh, how clever, using an old friendship to beg for money?" She scoffed. "Just look at him, healthy and strong, yet begging? People like him should die instead of living off others." Garav stood frozen, eyes welling up, words stuck in his throat. He turned away, crushed, hopeless. Wandering to the bus stand, a dangerous thought crept into his mind. What's the point of living if I can't even save her? He stepped closer to the edge, eyes fixed on an approaching bus, until a voice shouted out, "Hey, you want to earn some money?" Garav turned. A merchant waved at him. "Help me load these sacks onto the bus. I'll pay you well." It felt like a miracle. Weak from hunger, Garav didn't hesitate. The sacks were heavy, but he worked like a man possessed. Today he would move mountains if it meant saving Shivani. Impressed, the merchant paid him handsomely and even added a bonus. With money in hand, Garav raced through the market, buying food and medicine. He rushed home and fed Shivani, helping her take the medicine. Soon, her fever broke. A little strength returned to her eyes. "But where did you get the money?" she asked, surprised. Garav smiled. "From where I should have always earned it, from my own hard work." From that day forward, Garav returned to the bus stand every morning, lifting and loading. Slowly, he built a steady income. One evening, as Shivani recovered, she smiled and said, "Come home early tomorrow. I'm making your favorite Rajma Chawal." Garav's mouth watered. "Then I'll be home by noon." As they ate, an idea struck him. "Shivani, your Rajma Chawal is the best I've ever had. Why not share it with the world?" With their modest savings, they bought a small food cart. To their surprise, people loved her cooking. Word spread. Soon, their cart became a local favorite. A year later, they opened a small restaurant. Success followed, but they remained humble. They served only fresh, quality food and treated every customer like family. Eventually, they expanded. Branches opened across the city. One evening, a well-dressed man dined at their restaurant. Garav recognized him instantly. It was the same merchant who had saved him years ago. "Sir, please, come in. I'm Garav Das, the owner of this restaurant." The merchant blinked, surprised. Shivani joined with a warm smile. "Perhaps you don't remember, sir, but years ago we were desperate. My husband was about to end his life, and you gave him work. That moment saved us." The merchant's eyes softened. "No, my friend, your success is your own, your hard work, your determination. I just offered a hand." "You are like God to us," Garav said. "From now on, your family will always dine here for free." They served the merchant's family themselves, grateful and humble. Days later, as they relaxed in their bungalow, the guard entered. "Sir, a woman wants to meet you." Moments later, a frail, tear-streaked woman stepped in. Garav froze. It was her Shekhar's wife. She fell to her knees. "Please help us. Shekhar's business collapsed. He had a stroke. We have nothing." Garav clenched his fists, remembering her cruel words. "Do you remember what you said to me that day?" She lowered her eyes. "I do, and I'm ashamed." Before Garav could speak, Shivani gently placed a hand on his arm. "Let go of the past," she whispered. "They need help now. Let's not become like them." Her words struck deep. Without hesitation, Garav arranged the best medical care for Shekhar and helped him restart his business. Because true success isn't measured by wealth, but by the kindness and humility we show to others. Life is unpredictable. Those in power today may need help tomorrow. Forgiveness is strength, and the ones who help others in their time of need are the ones who truly prosper.